Claude has officially killed the marketing agency model, which in turn puts the power that these media buyers had over you back in your hands. And that's accomplished by automating your Facebook ad campaigns with Claude Code. I wanted to know who in my community was already doing this. And it turns out there's a lot of you who are currently doing this to some extent. Brock Davis being the owner of a marketing agency. And his whole claim is keeping a human in the loop with your ads, especially when you're spending your own business dollars. And majority of everybody else has been working on it with no solidified process aside a few, like this gentleman here. He's recognized that there are some problems with this method, so he's put some rules in place with his system, like pushing the ads by a script that Claude creates to get a clear format on the campaigns every time, and making sure that when they're pushed over to the business manager, they're started as paused. One of the problems that this automation is solving is alleviating some of the complexity that comes along with Meta Ads Manager. Coming into this platform for the first time feels like you're sitting behind the cockpit of a fighter jet. So there is a technical overwhelm, as well as a strategic overwhelm. But this is where the beauty of AI agents come into play, because our agents can do the research on what audiences will fit our offer best, and ultimately help us figure out how to use this platform best, and also read the data once the campaigns are running. Before we get started, I do want to let you guys know that I am by no means an ads expert, but with my expertise being in agentic systems, I want to see if I can bridge that gap by using Claude Code to help me set up my campaigns, to help me learn quicker, and also see results with ad campaigns that otherwise in the past I had a hard time setting up. So as the video implies, I'm going to show you how to automate your ad campaigns through Meta with Claude Code. We're going to be walking through all the requirements from a business and technical standpoint to make this work. And then I'm going to walk you through from A to Z how to set this up with Claude Code so it can handle your market research as well as setting up the actual campaigns for you on the platform. I want to first take a look at the business requirements. You obviously are going to need a budget to run some ads. You're going to need a clear offer, so your landing page, pricing, what kind of outcome you're promising, some kind of payment processor, and a strategic plan. So the research done, the ongoing optimization of your ads, which you could use Claude Code for, systems in place to handle all the above, and back-end sequences for nurturing leads, as well as onboarding prospects for whatever your offer is. From a technical standpoint, you're going to need a Facebook account, a Meta developer account, and a Meta app, which we will talk about later in this video as we're going through our walkthrough to set this up. Then of course, you're going to need Claude Code. So you have your subscription. If you're using another AI harness, this will work just as fine, but we're going to be focused on Claude Code. You'll probably want some skills set up with Claude, which is not a hard requirement. It just makes your life easier as you're doing this as a repeatable system moving forward, like reviewing the data of the ads once they're running, and intermediate to advanced ability using Claude Code in general. Now in this video, I'm not going to be diving too deep into how to create a Facebook account, different page, or Instagram account. I will be walking through how to create a Meta Dev account as well as a Meta app. These two are non-negotiable. We're not going to be going through Claude Code subscriptions or different models outside of Claude Code. I will be showing some of my skills, and I have other videos that can show you how to increase your skill using Claude Code. You can consider joining my school, which is in the description below. Just click the school link. I have some free courses available for you there so you can master Claude Code on your own time. And a lot of the business requirements I'm going to be going through at a higher level once we do have the setup with Claude Code and Meta Ads running seamlessly. I'll give you guys a verbal breakdown of how I'm kind of operating my current offer and what I'm looking to launch. I'm probably going to break this down into a couple parts as we move forward as I'm running my campaigns with Claude, so you guys can see the results garnered from what I'm talking about here. Now I'm using Claude Code inside of VS Code. This is an integrated terminal. This is my file system. This is just a preview, not relevant to what we're doing here. But if I type in /MCP and I scroll down to local, you should see Meta Ads right here with 95 tools. The Meta Ads MCP is connected to the Meta app, which gives us the ability to automate all of the Meta ad operations that we're going to be going into. So to get your Meta Ads MCP set up, all you have to do is give this link to Claude and tell it to download it. I'm going to have more resources in the description. I'll make it clear so if you open that up, you'll see exactly where to find these links. Now to get the MCP actually working and connected to an ad account, we need to visit developers.facebook.com and click login. Once you're logged in, you're going to come up to My Apps on the right-hand side, right upper, and notice I have two apps right here. This one is to manage my ads, and this is another one that I had set up to look at my Instagram analytics just for my content research. But all you're going to want to do is click Create App. And you can name it whatever you want, but this is just going to be a dummy. For your ads, you're going to want to click this off, and I'd also click this one off, click Next. Now it's going to ask us which business portfolio do you want to connect to this app. Now you may not have any of these available yet. So you want to just Google Business Manager Facebook, click this first one, and click Get Started. Now, once you're in, if you click the drop down here, you could see business portfolios. You can create a business portfolio. So just name the business, put in your information, click create. And this is the one that we're going to be using here. So if I click settings down here, we can see the people that have access. So the people, the pages, the ad accounts, and the apps. So once we create our app here, we can assign that app inside of the business manager. And then you create a system user and you attach or assign that app as well as the other assets like the ad account, page, and Instagram account to that system user. So the app is how Claude is going to be able to navigate and use those assets and actually create the campaigns for us. If you guys are having a hard time adding any of these assets to the business manager, just leave a comment below or join the school. But once you have the portfolio set up, all you're going to do is click that portfolio, click next, also just click next here, and then you'd create your app. Now, before we dive back into adding the app in the business manager down here, there's different use cases that we had added. If you click customize, to keep it really simple, I would just click add on all of these. Once you've done that, come back to your business manager and go to apps. You're going to click add, connect an app ID. Now to grab your app ID, go to basic. And just so I don't expose my ID, just go and you'll see it right here at the top. Grab that, copy and paste it. But then after you added the ID and you click added, you'll see it right here. And now if we click connect assets, we can click other business assets. We can add the ad account that we have here. Then you want to come over to system users, click add, name it whatever you want, and give it admin. Now I already have an admin account, so I can't create another one. So we'll take a look at this one here. Once it's created, you can assign assets. So you go to the Facebook page, come to full access, assign assets, same thing with the ad account. Come here, manage ad accounts, click assign assets. Apps, most importantly, but this is one that I already have. So I would just click that, manage app, click assign assets, and then your Instagram account. Down everything, assign assets. And then you should have your system user. Then all you have to do is generate token, select your app, and on expiration, I click never. If you wanted to rotate in case there's any security issues, you could do the 60 days, but I would do never. Assign permissions, I give it all. And then you would click generate token. And whatever that token ID is, grab that and tell Claude you have your token ID that you want to attach to the Meta MCP. Now, I'm going to get chewed up for saying this. I typically just drop the key in chat with Claude. For safety purposes, just tell Claude I have the token. Where can I plug it in inside of my file system to protect myself and for you to use the Meta MCP? And then just follow the instructions that Claude's going to give you. I asked Claude to use the MCP to look at the campaign that it currently created. So this is the ad account. We got the campaign here, 3 different ad sets, and we didn't actually set up any ads yet. But that's everything you need to get the Meta MCP set up so that you can actually start creating campaigns. And if you guys are having any issues with the business manager, like I said, drop a comment or join the school. I'm going to be doing additional modules inside of my school community later on. But for now, just ask general questions, comments, or join the school. Easiest way to contact me. Now, as far as skills go to set up a campaign, I built out a repo called Advertising Ops. It's basically your chief marketing officer in a box. It's going to scrape long-running winning ads from the Meta ad library. It tears down the creatives, the copy, the language that's used, and then essentially acts as your CMO to generate the ad copy as well as the image and video variations ready to launch. And with this skill, I have it set to use Higgsfield, which is an AI image and video generation platform. So now that we've went through all the technical requirements, you got your Facebook set up, the business manager, you got your Meta app attached to the business suite, and we're now rolling into some skills. Advertising ops is only going to be powerful if we've achieved the business requirements. I'm going to keep this super high level, okay? I know for this campaign, I have a $2,000 budget. For my landing page, I'm running a 2-day intensive with Claude Code that I'm going to be running some ads to through Meta and Instagram. So we have the landing page. I also know my pricing, which is $5.99 a seat, and the outcome or promise of this offer is Claude/Claude Code Mastery. Now, as far as payment processor, you can use Stripe. I personally use a platform called Commas, which was originally Fanbasis. I'm not going to dive too deep into this, but this is how you would actually collect payments and what you need to attach to your website to collect any sorts of money, of course. And then we dive into strategic planning. So when we look at research, that skill that I just told you about, advertising ops, is how we're going to do our research. We'll talk briefly about these things in correlation to the offer that I'm launching to give you guys context as to how I'm thinking. But if I were you, I would download Advertising Ops and just tell Claude to do the research, not generate the actual assets for the ads themselves yet. This is another terminal that I had running to set up the campaign that we're looking at right here. So this is campaign 1. I had 3 different ad sets, and I'm going to do 3 ads per each ad set. So this is going to be 3 videos, 3 images, and then another 3 videos. Now, Advertising Ops is going to search through the Meta Ad Library. So you could just Google Meta Ad Library, click Ad Library, and Claude is going to automate this process. But just so you can see what's going on, you can click All Ads. And then for me, I'll just type in AI training. Let's see what comes up. Okay, and we can see a lot of ads are currently running, which is going to give Claude and ourselves a really good idea of what will actually perform when we launch a campaign. But what's important to understand is if we click filters, you want to make sure that you can find ads that have been running for at least 2 months, 3 months maybe. So I would click from May 1st up until today, so I can apply these filters. And now we could see active ads that have been running from all that time back up until now. And chances are, if they're active and have been running for this long amount of time, they're actively converting, meaning it's good data to mimic off of. So part of Advertising Ops is to set in these filters and define the data, pull the creatives as well as the text copy so we can create variations of our own that'll then launch into the ads manager through the Meta MCP. And if you want to be more strategic and have more of a hand in creating the assets, once it's done the research, you can turn around and use Higgsfield yourself or any other AI image or video generation model yourself and give those to Claude to put into the ad section of the manager itself. This is the skill, and I wanted to do some research on AI training. I want you to create a folder for your findings, pull all the assets, and show me the top performing ads we're going to mimic from. Don't create anything yet. Also, make sure you get the text copy. And then you would just let this run for the first sweep of research. And then it's going to ask you some questions. So I'll run with the recommended. I wanted to pull both videos and image. And then I would recommend doing a 3-month search. And then it's just going to ask you where you want to place your file. I'm going to put it in content reports. Submit. Now for this skill set, I've attached the Apify MCP. So if you don't know how to connect the Apify MCP, just ask Claude to set it up for you and just verbatim tell it to find the actors that would best suit the Advertising Ops skill. Apify is how it's going to go into the Meta Ad Library, pull the assets without you having to do it manually. Apify is a data scraping site. And you could see it's running this one here, Facebook Ad Library and Instagram ads. It's pulling it. And then it's going to pull that data right back into Claude. So I showed briefly on how to set up the Apify MCP in this video here. I'm going to link that below. This is for a different use case, but I did show you guys how. Now this run is going to take some time, so I suggest letting it do its thing and coming back after it's complete. Now we could take a look at all the assets that it actually pulled. So we have our report folder here, Advertising Ops. We have image ads as well as our video ads. So inside of the image ads, this first campaign was running a few different creatives. I don't think this really is in line with us because we're not doing AI image stuff. This is pretty basic, but it also includes the link to the page, the ad library section, and the copy that was used inside of the ad itself. We have ad campaign number 3, same thing, the copy. Okay, this might be more in line with what we're looking for. And then this is the 5th campaign for the images. As far as videos go, it downloaded each of the videos. We got the copy. I've seen this guy before. Okay, and then let's take a look at the second one. Okay, this is just a talking head video. What's this? Okay, this is AI generated for sure. Okay, now that we've had the full sweep on ad research, we have the ultimate findings markdown file here. So I wanted Claude to take all the findings, create a new campaign, find what was working. I want 1 campaign, 3 ad sets, 3 images in each of the ad sets. I gave it some information about targeting. I gave it the website link, and you can prompt it however you want, but I'm just going to let this go now so we can see what kind of campaign it puts together. It's going to go through and use Higgsfield now through the Higgsfield MCP and create 9 different images for us. All right, so I let Higgsfield go off and create all the images for the ad, and I had to go through a couple renditions. So V1, a lot of the output just wasn't what I was looking for. Like this was all the same thing for ad set 1, right? And the images weren't that clean. So I had to go through a second one, third one, and then for final 4, I had to pick the ones that it liked best, go through my website and actually get the color scheme. I didn't create a brand kit for this product yet. And I think these are a lot cleaner. Now, are they perfect? Absolutely not. I'm probably going to go in and do some post-production editing after we're done with this. Now let's take a look at the final ones. This is not good, not clean. This is too tight. And this is all right. But as far as creating the images on a first go without special prompting or anything, it's decent. But the most important part why you came here is to see Claude now go through and actually create the campaign for us. And if you remember before, this was the first campaign that I showed you, and this is the second one. Now this one actually does have the creatives attached. So no hype image, let's take a look at this one. So I forgot to mention this in the beginning, but to actually push the assets into your campaign, because if we come here, this was the original one I showed you guys, and this is what Claude created for us. It didn't actually push the images. So to activate that, you need to update your settings for your app and publish it. So if you go to publish, there's going to be some privacy settings here. And if you have a website, you would just plug in your privacy policy and your terms and conditions and other information about yourself, just approve that, and then click publish. And now once you're published, Claude can push the assets in. So we'll just tell Claude to push the assets now. And if we come to the ads manager, I gave it a budget and I made sure everything was paused. So it chose the right settings here, the right budget, pick the right audience for us, and we can go in and actually have it do some detailed targeting for us if we wanted to. And everything looks decent so far. So as far as what I said in the beginning with Claude being able to build the groundwork for running your campaigns, I wasn't lying. This was all done through Claude. And all you have to do is come in and edit a few things if you want to, change the images, change the copy if you want to. But let's let it upload the images. We'll come back, we'll check out the ad sets. And now after it's published, we come back to the campaign. We see the ad sets, so maybe we'll just click into this one and we can see the 3 ads here. It's uploading those images now. I click into this one. Okay, we see our 3 images. Then same here, we see our new images. We see we have our website link, and we're definitely going to update this description. Let's see, is it the same thing on this one? And that's a wrap. As you guys saw, we used the Meta MCP and Higgsfield as well as the advertising ops skill to first off do research on how our campaign should look, and then ultimately just create the whole campaign for us directly through Claude. Is it perfect? No. But for somebody who's looking to run ads and learn more about the platform, having your agent connected directly to the ads manager gives you insights like never before. And after you launch them, you can have Claude review them, look at the data, see what's performing and what's not, so that you can make proper decisions as to what's going to be the best thing for your campaign in terms of conversions. If you guys got some value out of this, the best way to support me is by subscribing. Only 14% of my viewers are actually subscribed. So if you enjoyed this piece, click that subscribe button. And my goal is modest, 100 likes on this video, so definitely hit that like button. Any questions, drop a comment, and consider joining my school. It's going to be one of the first links in the description. I have a complimentary A to Z Claude Code Mastery course in there. And if you want access to our weekly calls, you have to upgrade to premium, but that's going to be the best way for you to come in, ask me questions, and get full insights as to how maybe you could do this better or do any of the things that I teach on my YouTube even better. And if you join premium now, you'll also get a complimentary call with me. I'll see you guys on the next one.